let us study about the combination of resistors. So first let us take the series combination of resistors where the resistors are connected in series. That means the resistors are connected end to end such that there is only one path for the current to flow. So if I consider this as a battery which is having the potential difference V. Okay, so these are the resistors R1, R2, R3. See here, in this we can say there is only one path for the current to flow. But in parallel combinations, it will be like there is multiple paths for the current to flow. So if the current is entering here, now the current can flow through this resistor, it can flow through this resistor or this resistor. So there are multiple paths, but here there is a single path for the current to flow. So this is the series combination of resistors. But what about the voltage drops across the resistor? That will depend upon the value of resistances, right? So V1, it is nothing but, see, same current is flowing, means here also we will be having I, this is also I. There is no change in the value of current that is flowing through this circuit. So V1 is equal to voltage drop across the resistance. This is V2 and this is V3. So V1 will be equal to IR1, V2 will be equal to IR2, V3 will be equal to IR3. These are the voltage drops across the resistors. Then we can see this total voltage which is applied V, that is equal to sum of this, right? V1 plus V2 plus V3. So we can also write this as R equivalent. Okay, now we have to find R equivalent. So I'll write R equivalent. Here there is a battery with V voltage and this is the current. So using Ohm's law, I can write this as V is equal to I into R equivalent. I will write this here, I into R equivalent. So here we know IR1 plus IR2 plus IR3. So taking I common, R1 plus R2 plus R3, and on left hand side we have I will cancel this I. So we are left with R equivalent, that is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. Okay, so if there are n number of resistors connected in series, then our R equivalent, it becomes R1 plus R2 plus R3 plus R4 and so on till Rn. So this is when n number of resistors are connected in series. So you know R equivalent, this will be greater than the greatest resistance which is present in the series combination. So for example, we can consider 2, 3 and 5 ohms resistors which are connected in series. 2, 3 and 5. I'll apply like this. Okay. So here it is 2 plus 3 plus 5. That is from the formula, right? R equivalent. So that is equal to 5 plus 5, 10 ohm. So what is the greatest resistance which is present in this combination? That is 5 ohm. But our R equivalent is 10 ohm. So R equivalent will be greater than the greatest resistance present in the combination. So now let us take the parallel combination. So here, as I said, there will be multiple paths for the current to flow. So let us take this. R3, R2, R1. Here the current I and this is voltage V. So this current is I1, here it is I2, I3. Here the current is dividing. In series combination, the voltage was dividing. So what is the voltage drop across the resistors? That all will be equal now. That means V1 will be equal to V2 will be equal to V3. That will be equal to this applied potential difference or the voltage, right? So V1 is equal to V2 is equal to V3. That is equal to V. But now the current is getting divided. That means I is equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3. See, this all currents are again coming at this point. So out of this, what happens? We will get again I. Okay, the same current is flowing. But here at this point it is dividing. Okay, so I is equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3. Now we can also write this as R equivalent this is I. So from this we know V is equal to I into R equivalent. That is I is equal to V divided by R equivalent. So I'll write it here. What about I1? I1 is nothing but it is V1 divided by R1, but we know that V1 is equal to V. So V by R1, this is V by R2 plus V by R3. So taking V common, I can write this as 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. So V and V gets cancelled. So the reciprocal of the equivalent resistance, that is equal to the sum of reciprocal of the individual resistances. Okay, reciprocal of the resistances. See. But what if you have n number of resistors connected in parallel? So it goes on till 1 by Rn. And here in this case, R equivalent is less than the least value of resistance present. Least value. So let us consider 10, 20, 30. Okay. So this is connected like this. So what will be, according to this, we can write it as 1 by R equivalent, that is equal to 1 by 10 plus 1 by 20 plus 1 by 30. Okay. So 1 by 10 I will consider common, 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3. So here it will be taking the LCM. Okay. So this will be 6 plus 3, 9 plus 2, 11. 11 divided by 60. Okay. So this will be R equivalent will be equal to 60 by 11. This is 1 by R equivalent, right? So R equivalent will be 60 divided by 11 here. Okay. So that means, see, it is less than 10. This is the least value present, right? So this is less than 10. So R equivalent is less than the least value of the resistance which is present in the parallel combination. So if you have two resistors which are connected in parallel, okay, so I will consider R1, R2 which are connected in parallel now. In this case, R equivalent will be equal to R1, R2 divided by R1 plus R2. This is very important. Okay, it will be very helpful. Okay, when there are only two resistances in the circuit and we have to find the R equivalent. This is obtained by same thing, 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2, that is equal to 1 by R equivalent. After simplifying this, we will get R equivalent is equal to the product of resistances divided by the sum of resistances. So if we have two resistors, that is 2 and another one I will consider as 4. Okay, 2, or I will consider equal resistances. Okay, what happens when there are equal resistances? See, it will be 4 into 4 divided by 4 plus 4. That means it is 16 divided by 8, 2 ohm. Okay, so just see here, I will prove something now. So here I will consider two resistances, 8 ohm and 8 ohm. So here it will be 8 into 8 divided by 8 plus 8. So this is nothing but 64 divided by 16. So it is nothing but it is 4 ohms, right? See here, when the two equal resistors are connected in parallel, your equivalent resistance will be half the value of that resistance. It is 1 by 2. Here it is 1 by 2, half the value. Okay. So similarly, if three resistances are connected in parallel and if they are equal, for let us consider 4, 4 and 4. Okay. So it will be equal to 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4. So it will be equal to 3 by 4. So equivalent resistance will be equal to 4 by 3. See, the 4 into 1 by 3. So it will be into 1 by 3. This is into 1 by 2. Likewise, if we have n number of resistors, that is equal resistances are connected in parallel, the R equivalent value that will be equal to 1 by n into R, which is present. 1 by N into R. So if it is 2 resistances parallel, substitute N is equal to 2. If 3 equal resistances are connected, then N is equal to 3. If 4 equal resistances are connected in parallel, then N is equal to 4. So this is the general formula for N equivalent resistances connected, means N equal resistors connected in parallel. This will be Rn, R1, R2, R3 and Rn. This will be the general formula.